Transformers, more than meets the eye. Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the...
Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us. For this special figure showcase, we're going to be having a detailed look at the Generation Selects Ricochet. So, what we're going to do in this video, we're going to unbox him live in a second, have a look at everything that comes inside the box. We're then going to have a look at him in both of his modes to help you decide how you want to display him. And then we'll do a couple of comparisons as well with other figures like him in his toy line and who he's actually based on. So, funnily enough, this is one of the first Generation Selects figures. So the Selects idea was sort of founded or started in about 2018, but this figure didn't come out until 2019. And it's basically a redeco of a Power of the Primes figure. Unfortunately, as you can see with what's going on nowadays, still with the Generation Selects, they don't have the greatest exterior packaging. They are quite bland, very, very basic, and this is obviously your Power of the Primes, all the symbols all around the side there. So I suppose that's okay, it looks all right, but you know, it could have been so much better. And the fact that obviously you can't see the figure, I think that really detracts away, and I know that a lot of collectors don't like that. There is confirmation, of course, of the Power of the Primes, and there is, do you know what, this is nice on the inside, but again, it's on the inside. We've got the Autobot emblem, we've got the Matrix, and then again, just pictures of the Matrix there. There is the figure inside. Yeah, this is brand new. Again, I know it came out a few years ago, but I was lucky enough to pick up another one. Really cheap, to be honest, so I've got one I'm going to open and one I can have a look at because I do really like the character and the figure Stepper, who of course this guy is based on. So there's the instructions, and there he is inside that packaging. What I'm going to do now then, I'm going to quickly take him out of this and I'll come straight back to you. Right, there we go. So you can see I've took him out of the box, and what we're going to do, we're going to have a quick look at him and his articulation. Then we're going to put him into his vehicle mode before returning back into robot mode and having a look at how all the features work. So again, with it being quite a new figure, we've got full articulation in the head. That'll twist all the way around. Let's see if it'll go up and down. Only a little bit, but you have got movement there, which is obviously good. Shoulder all the way around, out to the sides, but that looks obviously more for transformation purposes. We do have a waist swivel. We also have the hips, the knees, and is it an ankle? No, it doesn't really look like it. It looks like it's all quite fused there, but it's a good looking figure. I like the look of this. And yeah, we've got a teeny bit of wrist articulation there, but you can't really do much with it because it's stuck against the back of that. The other things that came inside the packaging is his gun, and of course this can be used as loads of things. This can be used obviously as a shield, as armor, and obviously to hold and carry Titan Masters stroke Prime Masters, which again I will be showing you in a second, because what I'm going to do now, we're going to quickly have a look at him in his vehicle mode, and as I say, after that we'll return back to him in his robot. Let's have a look at him in his vehicle then. Right then, so we're back and he's in his alternate mode. As you can see, quick apologies for not doing it on camera. Two reasons: one, to keep the length of the video down, and two, not to spoil it for yourselves. Transformation process, I forgot to show you these instructions quickly before. As you can see, is 18 steps. There it is, and to be honest, it's quite slick. I do really like it. Everything sort of folds and slots in together. The legs fold up together at the back, the arms fold in at the side, and it all just clips and slots together. The alternate mode is, it looks a bit something like a Le Mans car, but it's obviously based loosely on a Porsche from the original mold, from the original figure, which I'll be able to show you in a second. But as far as it being a toy, which is of course what it is as an alternate mode, it's brilliant. This is carpet, it's rolling backwards and forwards, no issues whatsoever. So again, if you're getting it to play with, it's definitely got that in its locker. Right, let's have a quick look at some of the accessories and how they go. So we've got the standard gun, which is this, and then you've got 3 different holes there on the back, so you can either have the gun on the side like so, or the gun at the top like so. What we'll do, we'll have a quick look at this lovely bit of deco on it and the wheels. I love the fact they've got the gold. It's a great homage to the original Stepper, which of course Ricochet is now known as. Let's take this gun out of here, because we've now got the armor stroke shield stroke Prime Master holder stroke loads of different things, and you've got a 5mm port here. So what you can do, if you wanted to, you can then attach that there. You can put it in any of the holes, to be honest, so you can then put the gun either in what would be a thumb, because this also doubles up as a fist, which I'll go through with you in a second, like so. But then one of the main reasons for this is to get the prime masters. So we're going to take the shield off this. We're going to grab Metal Hawk. He's a little Titan master, and inside there we've got Vector Prime. Out he comes. And then, funnily enough, what we're going to do, we can either fold him in half like this, and then this will attach into the back of that, like so. And again, he can be transported around with the gun and with everything like that. Oh, he says, and of course it fell out. Or we can turn that around out of the way and then put the gun in and still carry both. One of the other little, I suppose, gimmicks that it's not in the instructions, and you may already know it, but if you don't, you can actually take him out. See, he's got holes on his feet there, little dowels, holes, and there's little dowels on the back of the vehicle. So what you can do, it could be a bit finicky because, oh, there you go, you can stand them up on the back as well. So that's another little bonus, another little play feature, and it is, yeah, it's really good. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to quickly transform him back to the robot mode, because that's the way I'm going to be displaying him. And again, I'm going to show you how all these little bits work with it, and of course we're going to do some of the obligatory comparisons. Right then, so we're back in robot mode just to do a quick couple of comparisons and show you how the accessories can work, and yeah, just to round it up, to be honest. So there we go. In the robot mode, we've got the gun, which can go, of course, in a hand either way, no problem whatsoever. We've then got the accessory that, as I mentioned, can become a hand, because this guy can be a hand, well, it can be a limb to one of the combiners from Combiner Wars. So you've got a choice with that. We can fold the fingers in, and then if you fold this down, and then you've got the 5mm peg, and that too will sit in his hand like so. It does make him extremely difficult to balance, because of course he's a bit top heavy. You can then take this out, of course. You can then use it as a shield. You can attach it to, if we pull this out there, see, you've got another peg there, so we can attach it to the side of the arm, fold it round there like a shield. We can then take the clear cover that was on the front of that. This can actually be a weapon as well, so we can put that in his hand. We can take the little Titan Master again and fold him in half, and then he will fit, he says, hopefully just inside there. And yeah, that's pretty much, as I say, it with what you can do. The 5mm ports are on the forearms on the side, and of course inside the fists, and it's up to you how you choose and wish to display them. Now, one of the crazy things that this can do, well, not crazy as in amazing, but seems pretty pointless to me, to be honest. I'm going to show you anyway. We might as well keep the Vector Prime in there, see if he fits. You can see here we've got two little tabs either side of that, and then literally in the grill, is it the grill, or I suppose the headlights, isn't it, at the front, there's two little tabs, and this can be quite awkward, but let's have a go. So I'm going to fold the 5mm peg. Does it need to be out of the way? I think it needs to be this way. Yep, fold it over out of the way, and then this is going to rest in there, and it is quite awkward, he says, trying to balance it. There we go. As again a bit of armor, it looks completely strange. It again can make him very, very top heavy, but it is a gimmick, and it is something that it does. And the purpose of this video is exactly that, to show you as many of the things that he does do. So you have to give him a bit of a wide stance there to balance completely, obviously. Right, let's have a look at some comparisons then. Right, so first and foremost, the comparison that we're going to do will be of basically the molds that they used to make this guy, and that is, and I haven't got one of these loose unfortunately, is the Power of the Prime's Jazz. You can see straight away it's the same mold, just redecoed. The gun, see, is silver, and there is Ricochet's, which is black. They've just literally changed the colour, and they've changed the colour of that as well. Yeah, and basically that's the same mold. It's the same 18 steps as it says on the back to transform him. I did mention as well that this guy could become a fist, and you can do this. I'm not going to do the full transformation process, but this bit here, he says, folds out, and then that will attach into the shoulder of a Voyager class figure to be able to make yeah, him used as a limb, as an arm. So This guy originally, though, was called Stepper, and he was based, this has got a great homage to this guy. And this is the original Stepper, so I'm going to be nice and careful with him. But the biggest difference with these is that the original Stepper actually was a target master. As you can see, there he is. Same mould, same markings and all colours on him, but he actually was a target master instead of just a normal figure, which this guy is. Of course, he has been released as well as an alternator, again known as Ricochet, but this is where he originated from, and I just wanted to show you that just in case you didn't know. This was a 1987 Japanese exclusive figure as part of the Headmasters cartoon that they were airing at that particular time. So there you go. To be fair, I like the figure. It's good. I love the fact, obviously, that it's a great homage to the original. The colour scheme is brilliant. I'm having a lot of difficulty, you can see, with pushing that gun all the way in. But it's just a good figure. And again, it's so versatile. It can be any limb as part of a combiner. It displays well in both modes. And it's just a whole lot of fun. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed looking at him. Hope it helped with your decision if you wanted to get one. And of course, please take care. Thanks for watching. Like and comment. And don't forget to subscribe.